LA City Hall was packed tonight with residents eager to hear how council members plan to fix the city's broken streets and sidewalks.
You know this is a major hot-button issue, and city leaders now have spent a year looking for solutions. KCAL 9 political reporter Dave Bryan tonight is live at City Hall with a look at what they've come up with. Dave?
Well, Kent, Lena, it will come as a surprise to no one, including you, that a survey last year found that the streets in L.A., the streets in terms of the disrepair of the streets here, were in the worst condition of any city in the country. Again, no one should be surprised by that. That was the focus of a meeting here at City Hall tonight, where leaders of a controversial ballot measure argued their case. In a city where potholes are king and sidewalks can be an adventure to navigate, two LA City Council members are spearheading a proposed ballot measure that would generate billions of dollars to fix the streets and sidewalks by raising the sales tax. They're calling it the Save Our Streets movement. And at a special City Hall meeting, the council members and other supporters answered questions from an audience of invited guests.
When you drive over a pothole, you not only feel it, you hear it.
The leaders of Save Our Streets say they are not wild spending supporters of higher taxes, but this infrastructure crisis, they say, must be addressed.
I have voted against every fee and tax increase, every DWP rate increase. I didn't run for office to vote for sales tax increases. We've got to invest in our streets. They affect people each and every day. What we heard loud and clear is we've got to do something about our sidewalks as well.
The Save Our Streets proposed ballot measure would increase the sales tax by a half cent for 15 years to 9.5% in the city. Supporters say that would generate about $4.5 billion over the life of the increase. Of that, $3.86 billion would be used to repair damaged streets, and $640 million would be used to fix the sidewalks. But the measure would require the approval of 2/3 of the voters to pass, and critics are already giving it a thumbs down.
I don't agree that we need to increase our sales tax by 0.5% to a job-killing 9.5%, over the next 15 years, and that's for a couple of reasons. First of all, I don't think Angelenos can afford it.
Supporters of Save Our Streets say it would mandate that the money raised could be spent for nothing other than repairing the streets and sidewalks, and that would be locked in.
And we pay as we go, creating jobs. We have a true citizens oversight committee. We're pushing the importance of ensuring that the money that's approved gets out of the hands of politicians and spent wisely on streets and our failing sidewalks.
But with a different movement in LA County to raise the sales tax another half cent that could be on the ballot in 2016, the prospect of a 10% sales tax in LA could be a turnoff for some voters. 10% sales tax, I mean, that's a killer.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, anytime you are looking to raise a sales tax, you have to look at the impact that it's going to have on business. But you also have to look at the alternative.
But critics are unconvinced.
I think good streets and good sidewalks are a basic right. That's something you expect from the city that they should have been financing all along.
Now, to get this thing on the ballot, the supporters will have to convince their fellow city council members to vote to put it on the ballot, and that vote will have to take place by July 2nd, or it won't be on the ballot. If they win that vote, then the voters will take over, and that will be up to the voters next fall. We're live in downtown LA. Dave Bryan, KCAL 9 News.
All right.